All right, guys, what's up? Welcome to tonight's stream. As you can tell by the title, today we are going to be playing some aggressive Dawnblade Dorinthea, and basically going to be practicing for Worlds. Obviously, Dorinthea and Bolton, in my opinion, are both somewhat viable if you love Warrior. Are they the best pick? Probably not. But if you want something similar, you could go play Florian or Viserai. They both have a sword, right? But well, speaking of worlds, I guess I'll tell a little story while we kind of wait for people to come in. Then I'll show you guys a deck list that I think is pretty decent right now, and then we'll go from there. So today I had to go take some passport photos, and today I found out that the computer AI overlords really do not like when you smile. I had to retake my picture because apparently slightly smiling is a no-go in the world of passport photos. So I have the most stoic looking, no emotion passport photo that I'm gonna get to stay with for the next 10 years. Where's the mustache? Well, I got a haircut and I shaved because I was gonna take passport photos, right? I don't want to look like a complete bum in my passport photos. I don't want to give immigration any reasons to mess with me. So okay, so yeah, that's speaking of renewing your passport. If you so in theory I should be okay because my passport doesn't expire for 5 months, but if the immigration officer or the people at the airlines decide to be a little bit of a hard ass, I could have my whole trip ruined. So I want to basically avoid doing that. So I get the wonderful privilege of getting to wake up at 3 in the morning to drive to Atlanta for an 8 a.m. appointment at the passport office. So that is going to be wonderful. But we're still here. We're still here to stream for you guys, even though technically I should already be in bed. But that's all right. We gonna get to do something fun though. All right, let's take a look. Over here. Okay, so well, this is Fabric. Fabric, really, really good website. And as you can see here in the Dory section, it looks like, well, Dawnblade has come back into style, as I suspected. There's some people running around with Decimator. I presume this is, most people are just running this in combination with the Dawnblade, but I guess there are some people running pure Decimator. Obviously, Hatchets has fallen off quite a bit, and then you got some weird people running these other weapons. Unsheathed seems like it's a pretty good card. There was a little bit of debate on whether or not this card was good in Dory. Like, obviously, this is an all-star in Kasai, but, it's like, okay, is this actually good in Dory? Well, it turns out, yes, it is. And the reason why it is because of this card here. So, Unsheathed plus Ironsong Determination is a extremely great combo. You only need a yellow, but if you have a blue, you can also spend that on Braveforge Bracers, which is really nice. But yeah, 7 dominate, not easy to stop. And if they don't, it's basically 7 or 12, right? Because your second swing will be for 5. And assuming you get to swing next turn, which you probably will, it's 7 or 13 in many cases. And that's actually just ridiculous, right? It's like 3 card 7, not very good. 3 card 13, we're looking up there, right? But yeah, so Unsheathed, pretty good. So this is the deck list that we're going to be playing tonight. I think this is, fairly stock. Obviously, we're going to be running Courage of Bladehole because we're a YOLO deck. We also have Tunic just in case the matches drag out a little bit longer. Pretty standard stuff. Running one less Iron Song response. I think we're kind of in a no block meta for a lot of decks, so we don't really need the full 3 response. Same logic with the yellow overpower that is normally in these lists. The yellow overpower is kind of like for second cycle. Basically, if we're grabbing overpower with Singing Steel Blade, that's only happening once in most games in the current meta. Full playset of Puncture and Blade Flurry because they're just currently the best attack reacts. Obviously, we have a route. You may notice that there's only 2 Spoils of War, and basically Unsheathed has kind of eaten up the yellow Warriors value. You see we don't have any yellow Warriors value. It's eaten up the Spoils of War slot. So that's why we only have 2 spoils. Plus, because we're only running 1 Twinning Blade, the double, like, the whole blowout of Spoils of War with a bunch of counters and then Twinning Blade around it is not as common. Obviously running full set of Supremacies. Red Warriors Valor, Unsheathed, we already talked about. Iron Song Determination pairs well with a lot of things in the deck. This also has the added benefit of turning off, or at least delaying, the Runeblade's helmet, Face Purgatory. Singing Steel Blade, obviously good. 1 copy of Twinning Blade. I mean, I feel like because we're not running. You notice there's mono 3 blocks in this deck. We're not running Lead with Speed. We're not running Goblet, so we don't really need 3 Twinning Blades. I think 1 just to search for the Singing Steel Blade is good enough. Or search with the Singing Steel Blade is good enough. Also, your opponent doesn't know if you have 1, 2, or 3 Twinning Blades. You have to play around it. Emboldened Blade, if we can get a good read, is quite good. Glint, Hit and Run, you know these cards. Truce, this is a card that I think actually is better than it looks. Normally, as Dory, you want to go second. But, hey, if we have to go first and we draw Truce, why not? You thought 5-card Dory was really good. How about 6-card Dory? And we have 3 copies of Warmongers. It's just a good card right now. There's a reason why this card's like $80 right now. Yeah, pretty standard. We also got the blue response, blue overpower. Pretty standard stuff. 51-card main deck. Sideboard, a bunch of, the usual suspects. But most of them are actually kind of defensive. Now, the reason being is that we don't need... I don't think adding extra offense actually makes this deck better. I think having the exact correct defensive tool is actually better. So you see we have Sync Fate. That's all you got. We also have a couple heavy D-Reacts in the Shunt. Oasis, good against the Assassins, good against Kano. A couple Hold the Lines, going to be good against Dash.io, going to be good against the Brutes. Got triple Poison the Well. If we suspect they're on CYB, we can bring that in. And we got triple Snag because New is still running around. So yeah, we'll add 9 of these cards and kind of play from there. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. What if you run into Enigma? Well, you just lose. That is the price that Warriors are currently paying in the current metagame. I don't think you can add anything to make that matchup better. You could literally, okay, you know what? Let's just do this on the fly, okay? If you wanted to make your Enigma matchup the best that you could, you would add Rabble. Okay. You would add Life for Life. Okay. You would add Scar for Scar. You would add Brandish. If you guys know about this card, you know about this card. Okay. You'd add Chorus. Okay. And then you'd add Stroke, a Foresight, at least one or two. You'd add some Out for Blood, at least one or two. Okay. Sorry, we got to move all these to the maybe board. Okay. So we'd add all this stuff into the maybe board. Or add all this stuff into the sideboard to deal with Enigma. And you probably still wouldn't win. You have generic attacks to go wide. You have extra attack reacts. And you have the quote-unquote solution card. But, frankly, it just doesn't work. The Enigma player, their armor, plus how their decks are built, plus the fact that they deny reprise, plus the fact that if you stumble a little bit, you just lose. It's just... I mean, you could spend all this effort and not even get to 50. So, yeah. I don't even think you want to do that. So basically, I said, okay, whatever. We fight Enigma, we lose. Whatever. So be it. But I want to have the right tools to deal with all the other decks, and that's why our sideboard looks like this, right? But we still have our main aggro package, right? We still can be very, very aggressive with this 51 cards, even though most of these are defensive cards, right? So if we come against Enigma, we'll just add in a couple blues just to make... We'll probably add the CY... the Poison the Well for CYB. We'd add a couple of That's All You Got, because it cycles. And just... I don't know. Just maybe a couple more blue... Maybe some shunts would actually be decent, right? Because sometimes those could blow up the auras. So that's basically what we would do. But yeah, in most matchups, we would just basically pick the best 9 cards from this and play it. Okay. Any questions in chat? Let's see. This is what I've been waiting for. Tested Aggro Dory at Armory last week and it felt great. Yes, Aggro Dory. When things line up, things line up. What's up, Justin? Nice to see you here. Where's the mustache? Well, I had to get my passport photos taken. No course for Enigma. Just going to forego that match. Yes, that's correct. Aggro Dory, audible gasp. Why are you gasping? All right. If you guys want to follow along, I'm going to copy this into the chat so you guys can follow along. We might make some changes based on how things go. All right, let's play some games and see how this goes. Only one twinning, yes. Why do you need multiple twinning blades? We don't have quicken tokens. We don't have agility tokens. Also, Josh, where is 3x chorus? We are not running chorus. Okay, I hate this matchup. This matchup is actually one of the toughest matchups in the game. I think we're supposed to go first and not attack them on turn 0. All right, I'm gonna... So normally you'd be like, all right, well, he's a guardian. You bring in your shunts. I'm gonna play low to the ground. So we're just gonna try to run him over as quick as possible. We're not... This matchup, you drag this out too long, all those cast homes get ridiculous. So we're just gonna bring in the Sinks and the Fates, and I think the Snag is actually probably the best one, to be frank. Kind of like Snag basically shuts down Rouse and Pummel. So I think that's good enough. Plus we need a little bit more blues just to be consistent. Yeah. All right, let's go with this. Clean 60. All right, standardish. Yeah, standard equipment. We do have a Singing Steel Blade, so we could get some damage on turn 0. If we Dawnblade singing into a route, that would actually be a decent amount of damage. Could also go unsheathed and swing. I think we'll just swing Dawnblade. And I'm gonna pitch the unsheathed to make it look like we don't have resources. So obviously he's gonna block this, then we're gonna singing into a route. Get some damage in. Now, obviously, this is a risk because if they have a block card, that's very bad. Now, he might actually block more than this, yeah. So this is actually something that, yeah. So actually pitching the red made him do this, I think, actually. So that might have been a mistake. All right, so now we actually can't route for any value. We can... And he already drew a card from this. So that was actually a mistake. Don't do what I just did. So against weaker players, I think they would have blocked 3 or 6, but this guy's good. He recognized we pitched a red, and so we actually get punished. So this is why I said, you know, playing to your opponent's level is actually important. Because if your opponent is strong, then obviously plays like that get dismantled. Did you cry during Jarl's reveal? No. I'm just like, all right, it's a guardian. It is what it is. Okay, as for this, I mean, this hand's great. We're just gonna go for it. Vanilla damage, we're not gonna block. No D-reacts, guardian free game. No, that is definitely not how that goes. 3x snag, 3x Snag and Poison the Well are not dead cards in this metagame, bro. Okay, so if they do not block at all next turn, the Singing Steelblade is going to go to Arsenal, so I actually just want to get this Sync Bill out, just in case he doesn't block. Also, there's a threat 2, 4, 6, so we actually may have to play the Singing Steelblade, because there's a possibility he doesn't give us reprise. So I'm just going to play the Sink Below, and we'll just hold on to I think we'll hold on to our hand. There's a chance it actually improves, though. But I think we want the blue to pay for the Singing Steel Blade, so I think we'll just skip here. Gasping because I'm getting too used to getting beat up by Enigma unless my deck fires off nearly perfectly, so I imagine Agradori has to do about the same against her. Yes. Okay, do we pitch the Overpower or the Iron Song response? I think we pitch the Iron Song response, because if we get reprise, like, either one's fine. Okay. Three X Trounce. I don't have 3x Trounce in the list. What are you talking about? Okay, so obviously this is gonna hit, sure. Okay, so we already saw like a little bit of tendencies from our opponent. If looks like he doesn't like to block, so we'll brace her. And we'll swing. And we really need to snowball the Dawnblade counters. That's very important. Okay, so here we're going to... I think we're just going to grab a puncture. Yeah, because we have one floating. Yeah. So if he has a D-react, this game actually becomes like extremely hard. Looks like he doesn't. Okay, good. Okay, so now this is an important turn. We have to maintain our counter and try to establish an arsenal if we can. Ugh, this hand. Okay, this hand does not do that. Okay, just vanilla 6 damage though is not that bad. He doesn't have Tunic, so I mean this hand is actually kind of bad. But what we could do is we could pitch the snag, pretend that the supremacy is a attack react, and kind of go from there. Oh, Truce, not Trounce. Yes. Truce is a very good card. This card is actually secret tech. I don't know if I should talk too much about that card. But basically, it's any deck that has bad blues, like Warrior, this basically gives you a good turn 0 play. It also has a very nice effect against one of the decks in the metagame. I'll let you guys figure out what I'm talking about. I have a local who's a Dory, and he made it top 8 of PQ last week by playing 4 Azaleas, and he kept on telling me Enigma is a better matchup for him than Azalea. He went 5-1 Swiss and lost top 4 versus Enigma. That is definitely not true. Azalea is fairly easy. Okay, he has Sink Below. This game just got very hard. Azalea is fairly easy because you have a lot of armor. You also have access to D-Reacts. And Azalea doesn't run any D-Reacts, and you know that. And she doesn't run armor, and you know that. I mean, there's no world where I would say Enigma is easier than Azalea. Okay, he just made a shit ton of might tokens. That's not good. All right, we're going to block with our bolters, and we're going to swing with Supremacy and see how this goes. We are actually going to block here and here and sink this to the bottom and see if we could get... This hand is very close to being good. His Swiss loss was into me, also Enigma. Yeah, I mean, if you're playing Warrior and you play against Enigma, just go get lunch. It really is just like that. Ooh! Ho 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 ho! We got a good hand. Now, this is likely to get him to throw all his armor as well, which is actually very interesting. And we have... Because if this is Iron Song response, his armor actually shuts our turn down. Okay. Cool. Alright, so we obviously just play these out, and... I think there's a chance we draw a good card, and then we can pay for the overpower with a blue. So I think we pitched a snag for our turn. Now we know he doesn't have a D-React in Arsenal because he doesn't have an Arsenal. So this should work. Okay, that's fine. This guy's playing perfectly, by the way. So far, every decision that Victor has made has been perfect. Okay, let's see what we draw. That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good arsenal. Yeah, we will give this go again. And we're just in racing mode now. So we go Bracer and swing, pitching this, obviously. And I don't know if we want a Blade Flurry just for extra damage, because we might draw something bad. I feel like we're slightly behind. I feel like we're going to have to... I feel like we're going to have to get a little lucky, so I kind of want to get the 2 value from this right now. Yeah, let's just go for it. Okay, that's an okay. That is okay. Obviously, this is much better if we have a... Okay, so gold main estate again. Sure. So he's seen 2 gold main estates in 4 turns, and he's, you know, been doing his thing. He was on 3x Chorus and kept insisting it fixes everything in that matchup. Chorus says it has to hit. That's the issue. All right. So we have to give him 3 cards plus armor. That to protect this. Or we lose this, and then we play. I think we could just what we could do is we could block here and just lose this, and then play these 3-card hand. Pretend that the sink below is an attack react. And then we can put the sink below in arsenal, it's fine. We can save our armor for a more important turn. Okay. Take 8, sure. You can tell by the speed of our opponent as well that he knows what he's doing as well. This is the type of games I like to play anyways. I don't like to play against people that are making mistakes or... I'm curious if we'll see an Enigma decline this week and next week because of Dio. Probably. Triple block from our opponent. Okay. That is fine. Okay. Kind of just want to throw 9 and just poke him back. Kind of move on with life. Blocking like this tells him we don't have any trick in our arsenal. And I don't really love this play either, because if he has a block card, like, yeah. Okay, double trounce, sure. Okay, turn 6, he's seen 3 trounce and 2 visit. That seems pretty good. Okay, he has a pummel on the top of his deck. Uh-oh. Kept on telling him that Azalea is one of the easier matchups. Our local player plays Feign Death. Oh boy. This guy still has his armor, and we don't have our bolters. This is not looking good. I know the probable decline Enigma is good for Thea, but she is even fast enough to keep up with Dio. I mean, Dio doesn't block, so maybe, but it's not an easy matchup. Okay. Well, this is the best card of the game against Rouse. You know what's so funny? Is that if he tries to pummel this, please pummel this Rouse. Oh, he didn't. Okay, well, snag. Go back down to 0, boy. Or sorry, go down to 2. You see, 1 card 7 seems good. Okay, there's the hammer. I think we sink right now, and we just play this 3-card hand. This hand gets destroyed by a sink below, though. Yeah, I don't like it. Huh. we get a red Valor, this hand actually becomes good. So let's try for that. Okay, I don't love this hand. Okay, actually this hand becomes decent because we could pitch the Iron Song Determination and kind of play from there. Dio has 30 value per turn. Yeah, that sounds about right. All right, let's hope he had... Well, he already blocked the Trounce. Let's hope he has like a test of strength or something. So if he does not block, I'm just going to puncture this because it's likely he has a sync. I'm going to put the Glint in Arsenal. So if he has sync... Okay, he doesn't. That's fine. All right. All right, he has so much gold. Let's see if he can find something. Okay, there we go. Pulverize. And we know he has a pummel that's going into Arsenal here. So I think we just full block and pass back. And we try to draw a good D-React or snag. Yeah, let's just conserve our health. Yeah, just like this. Again, he still has his armor, which is going to make this endgame very annoying for us. Okay, we know he has a pummel. So, oh, he didn't even... Did he not Arsenal? What just happened? I might have missed something. He might have redid the clash because he revealed the pummel. So maybe that's what happened. All right, 8 dominates. It's pretty good. This hand is also not too bad. It's not amazing though. Feel like block there and block here. And then we break courage and we kind of just go. It's not... I don't love this, though. I don't know if there's another way to do this, though. Yeah, we're going to have to go with our courage blade hold turn now. Yeah. Now, the interesting thing is if he blocks with all of his armor to deny surprise, this actually works nicely. So this is where he might actually block with armor. Okay, he has a sink below on top against my twinning blade. And he put the sink on the bottom and then clashed again and revealed Gold Beta State. So he lost. Or we tied, sorry. Okay, so this is only going to give +2. And we return this. So he'll be blocking 6 against our 7. So I think we'd still do it. Now we know what's on top as well. Can he can't reset the... He can't reset because he already reset. I think we give him back the red. Because it doesn't... Like, if I give him back this, like, it gives him options. So I think we'll give him back the test of strength. Okay. Because we're just going to get a card here. That's all that means. He's going to give us the test of strength, and we're going to move on with our lives. Still has armor. Annoying. Very annoying. Oh, this hand, though. This hand, though. This hand is kind of crazy. Now, the Unsheathed is not going to give us go again, but we have the Glint here. Ooh. Okay. Well, there's really only one way to play this hand, so let's go do it. Now, if he doesn't have a Sink Below on this turn, this could get really disgusting. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Unsheathed loses to Debilitate, so he draws a Debilitate. Okay. Now, blocking even against a Dawnblade like this kind of indicates that he has a D-React. Let's just see what we draw at the Glint. If we draw blue, we can go grab an Overpower with the Singing. Okay, we didn't draw that. We already used our route. We still have our red Overpower in our deck. We still have a Blade Flurry in our deck. Oh, this is so beautiful. We're going to go Singing Steel Blade, grab Blade Flurry. Ooh. Is that the play? If he has a D-React, we Twinning Blade Unsheathed Swing, but we were missing one resource. Oh, we could... Now, we're either way, we're still missing one resource. Okay, we just got to go here with the Blade Flurry and just hope that... Oh, we don't even have a Blade Flurry left. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. We have one floating right now, right? I can't tell. I'm pretty sure I have one floating. Let me ask him. Okay, so we actually could go Overpower, pitch the Twinning Blade. Pitch the Unsheathed Swing. That's not... He still didn't block with armor. What? Okay, we're just going to go with this. All right. So if he has a D-React, we'll play the Twinning Blade. And then we'll just attack again. We'll Arsenal it Unsheathed. So I'm pretty sure he has a D-React here. Based on how he blocked like this. Okay, there's the Sink Below. Sure. Okay, gonna put a card on the bottom? He did. Okay. So I think we still go with the Twinning Blade. It's not really doing it. It's just damage. Yeah, it's just damage. We're also using our only Twinning Blade. Okay, so we'll Arsenal the Unsheathed. It's fine. Do we have a Determination left in our deck? We have 2. Okay. So that could be a functional hand. He still has armor. That's the annoying thing. Okay, Snag pretty decent. Overpower also decent. Okay. Are we going to snipe the third Sink Below that he's going to put in Arsenal? I think we have to try for that. Because if we snipe it, we can Unsheath and then go to town. I kind of want to block with these, though. So... there's no way to actually play the Overpower. Unless we literally take 7, and I don't think that's correct. Yep. All right, guys, we're going to try to snipe a Sink Below with the Emboldened Blade. Let's see if we're lucky. Now, I have no read on this. It's just a possibility. Let's find out. It's a pummel. I actually don't want to attack him now. Because I have a snag. That's really interesting. I think I'm not supposed to attack him. There's a chance he has a test of strength there. I mean, he's already used 3 trounce. 1 test. 2. Oh, he's used all his tests, all his trounces. I think I'm just supposed to pass. Yeah. Now, a good player is going to recognize what card's in my hand. We'll see. We just have to get through the... Oh, God. Well... Yep. Okay. Snag works retroactively. Very nice. We are running out of cards as well. That's just becoming a concern. We're going to have to end this with determination, most likely. Okay, this hand's great. Okay. Okay, I mean, this is the hand we're going all in on. We know he doesn't have a sink. Oh, he might have a sink. Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad. This is actually a very illustrative game, guys, that, like, Victor and Icelander, you don't need 1,000 D-Reacts against Dora. You just need a couple and use them correctly. Alright, if this is another pummel, I think we lose. It is not. Sweet. Alright, here we go. If he has a D-React, we have lost the game. And it's very likely he does have one. Still going to have to respect this quite a bit. He's going to have to give us 3 cards before we even have to make a move. And he's very likely to give us armor, so if he... Yeah. So right now, he's probably checking my graveyard. Figuring out what I have left. I still have... He hasn't seen a red overpower. He can presume that there's probably one. Yep. So exact block like this indicates he has a sink below. Let's find out. Oh, he doesn't. Sweet. Okay. And we have a quicken token, which is nice. Okay. If we draw into a D-React that we can arsenal, this really helps. Ooh. Okay. Sure. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, we have some blocks here. I actually think the play is to... Oh, This is where Tunic would have been better. We can't end the game with this. We have to look at what we still have left to end the game. We still have Puncture left in our deck. We have a Puncture left in... No, we don't have a Puncture left. I mean, obviously we're blocking with this. He's not low enough to die to a lot of things is the issue. My opponent asks, "Are you the Josh Lau? Are you streaming?" I told him yes. All right, I don't know how, because without Tunic, we can't use the overpower effectively. So putting this in Arsenal doesn't do anything unless we can keep 2 cards, which is very unlikely at 3. Putting the Supremacy in Arsenal doesn't do anything either. So I think we'll go like this, put the Fate. on the combat chain as well. We just have to I don't know any world where we can keep 2 cards is the issue. And he's at 6 is the main issue. Well, game is hard against Victor, is what it is. Alright, Fate, and that's very good. We'll top it. So maybe he's afraid of dying and, well, here he's probably just going to give us an armor and call it a day. Or not, okay. Sure. Okay, so now there's several issues now. Ooh, okay. Actually, okay, hold on. Hold the phone. We actually get to keep 2 cards now as well. Huh. Huh. Okay, I think we Fate first. See what's still in the deck. A blue is fine. We can keep that on top. Sync. It's fine. No sync. Okay, so what we can do is we can just attack with the Dawnblade and try to use the Iron Song response. That'll get him a little lower, and then maybe we can play this. Because we know he doesn't have a D-React right now. We've gotten to the point where we know he doesn't have a D-React. Oh, no, actually we don't. Why does he only have 2 Sync Belows in his graveyard? Well, I guess maybe he has a 3rd one, yeah. He really doesn't want to give me armor. Yeah, I mean, that's correct. You hold your armor as long as possible. Okay. So we could overpower, get him to 2. Or we can Iron Song. I think this is better. There's a chance we could keep two cards next turn with him only having 3 cards. Put him to 3. Okay. And if we could keep 2 cards, we could kill him with the overpower. Let's see. Okay, he's breaking gold, sure. Okay. There's 2 pummels in there. He might be digging to another pummel. I think he's not quite at the pummel that he bottomed during that clash. And the fact that, okay, so now he's thinking. All right, so I think the correct play is block for 6. And if he pummels his Titan Fist, which I don't think he's gotten to that yet. See, if this was a real game, I would have kept track of that, like, really carefully. Because we know Victor doesn't shuffle. So I should actually know if I can... Either way, the correct play is to do this. If he pummels it, then obviously we'll Fate Foreseen. If he doesn't, then... yeah, we'll just go from here, basically. I don't think he has the pummel because of how long it took him to... Okay. Alright, bro. Alright, bro. That was kind of tricky. That was kind of tricky. Glint can stay on top, sure. Okay, so we're just looking for a situation where we can keep 2 cards. If we keep 2 cards, he will die. And actually, interestingly enough, if we get a blue plus glint, we're also in a good spot. Okay, so he's out of pummels now. He might still have a Sync Below somewhere. That's kind of an issue. Sure. Mm-hmm. So 8, unfortunately, we're not going to get to keep 2 cards. Yeah, if one of these, if he attacks us for 6, we can actually keep 2 cards. Okay, so we... Is determination ever going to win us the game? It might. I think we still have a glint in the... No, we're out of glints now as well. Do we have singings? We have no singing, no glint. If we block with our glints, we're out of singing, out of glint. Hmm. Well, I mean, we have to block one of the glints for sure. I don't... How many determinations do we have left? I think this is their last one. Oh, okay. We have 2 determinations. Okay, that makes this an easier... Okay. We still have 1 determination left in our deck. Okay, and our opponent knows by now that we don't have a... See, this is why Tunic is actually so good. It allows you to end the game like this. Alright, please just send 6 at us. Just 6. No more than 6, please. Okay, okay, that's perfect. Perfect. Unless this is Sink Below, then this is not perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna pitch the... Does it matter which one I pitch in which order? I don't think so. Okay, no lunging plus, please. Thank you. Alright, so I think he does... He might be moving Sink Below into his arsenal. Ooh, thinking on an arsenal, really? Okay, he did arsenal it. Okay. Which one do I pitch? I don't think it matters. I guess the determination might be... I really hope he doesn't overblock this. Please just block exact. Actually, even if he blocks for 6, he dies. Alright. Oh, this actually kills him. Unless he has Sync, then he'll go to 1. Okay. Okay. Sure. Okay, so yeah, he hit 3 Sink Belows, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's very bad. Oh, we're gonna lose the game barely. We're gonna lose it just barely. Yeah, we're out of cards now. Okay, we almost got there. We almost got there. Good game, Mr. Victor. He drew his 3rd Sync so late that I was like, maybe he doesn't have it. So overall, his Sink Belows appeared when he needed them to. Yep, GG. Alright, good game. Alright, I think we actually fought pretty valiantly there. To get a victor down to 1, I think is quite an accomplishment. And Snag actually did quite a bit of work. That one Snag that blocked for 7, and then the other one stopped the CNC pummel. So, if you doubt the power of Snag, I would point to that game, and I would also point to New. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. Sync was on top the last time he used the gold block. Aha. Yeah, so the that's one of those things is like Talishar is just not not good. For that. Snag is only attack actions, yes. That's correct. You cannot snag the hammer with might tokens on it. We missed lethal 2 turns ago by not syncing for the blue after the Fate showed it to us. Yeah, I think the end game could have been cleaner. I agree. Play for the win. I mean, I can't play Overpower without 2 cards because I don't have Tunic. That's the main thing. I think the end game could have been a little bit cleaner, but I don't think that was too bad of a show. Oh, I didn't have the desktop audio on. I'm sorry. You guys couldn't hear the Talishar things. My bad. All right. Okay, so for those of you guys just joining us, we are playing this deck list here. All right, let's play some more games. See how we do. See if we can get some Rune Blades, maybe. GG. Were you the victor that I just played, Reb? Yeah, I think the response. I think I should have kept the response in the deck instead of playing it out. All right, Aurora. Generally, we want to go second. Yes, I am. I get this question a lot. Hi, Twitch. YouTube. All right. Okay. So against this deck, I'm just gonna bring in standard D-Rex here. Clean 60, and we try to go. The snack on the rouse, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. GLHF. Just like you'd say in the StarCraft days. What happened to Josh Lau 1 and 6? Oh, I'm very bad on stream, guys. I lose games all the time on stream. Warrior really takes a lot of concentration to play perfectly, and unfortunately, I think I don't play quite perfectly on stream. All right, let's see how we're gonna approach this. Tons of armor. We got a disruptive piece in the head. All right. So, we forgot to bring in Arcane Barrier. I forgot. Sigil Suffering is gonna draw him. Oh my! This should be Nulren Hood. Oops. I remember this. I wrote this down. Okay. One with no go again. Let's just try it without it. Let's see. We're probably not blocking one. Obviously, he's probably going to play a lightning card so he can make an embodiment. So let's just block with this. I presume this is going to be 2. Nope, it's not. Okay, sure. Okay. I mean, this hand kind of plays itself. What you say? Nice song. All right. Give me a Blade Flurry, please. Not a Blade Flurry. Okay, we got a little bit of armor, though, so we'll take it. And we'll arsenal the sink below. Okay, I think we just sink from arsenal. He didn't even give this go again. What's going on? Okay. So we're going to have the exact same turn. The exact same turn. We're seeing these unsheathed too early. This is really a card you want to see, like, in the middle of the game. It's really good in the middle. Because if you have a counter, or if you could pair this guaranteed with another card, it's nice. Ooh. So I think we just get rid of this Arsenal of Sink and just play a longer game. Yeah. Now this looks suspicious because what is more valuable than a glint? Not many things. All right, we got at least that out of the way. All right, Sizzle, Starfall. Pitched a red for that. Interesting. This hand's close to good. I kind of wanted this and sink the sink below. See if we can get a blue. Not quite what we want. Okay. Well, this is still a functional turn. Our opponent hasn't been using their 5-card, or their all 5 cards as efficiently as I thought. Okay. So I'm going to put the Blade Flurry into the arsenal, I think. Or put the Warrior's Valor in the arsenal. Because he has armor. If we don't draw an attack react, we can't protect our counter. Unless we draw a Dominate, which is somewhat likely. Okay, let's put the Warrior's Valor in the arsenal. Let's just do that. Because that'll force him to use his armor plus a card from hand next turn. Okay. Okay, we didn't get a counter, which is fine. Okay, this is a good hand. We could block a bit and then return some damage. Seeing 2 Snatch and a Flicker Wisp. It looks like we're both drawing weird hands. Says my opponent. Yo, 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 the main man Josh. What's up, my friend? Nice to see you as always, Andy, in the chat. Hope everything's going well. All right, Grasp. Pitching 2 reds, ending his turn. What? What? Okay. All right. I mean, we're just going with what we got. Okay, sure. Take 6. People have really learned to not block Dory if she has a lot of cards, I've noticed. Sure. All right. It's a good hand, especially since we still have bolters. Okay, E-Strike, draw a card. Sure, vanilla damage, no blocks. Might put, yeah, okay. Somersaulting it back, sure. Okay, E-Strike, power. Okay. Now, if it was Greaves, he would have broke it already. Hmm. Part of me just wants to play these 3 cards and see how it goes. We could save our bolters for another turn, which I think is nice. I think we just play the Fate Foreseen and we just play this hand out. Yeah. Because you want to use your Courage and bolters together. So I kind of am incentivized to use the hit and run for a go again. And so this is what we will draw off the Supremacy. We don't want to draw that, so we'll bottom that. Okay, taking 3. He'll end his turn, sure. So now we play our hit and run. Play our Supremacy, pitch that. Swing. Okay, block 2, sure. If this is a... no reprise here. This is why I bring AB, guys. That's why I bring AB. If we had AB, this play does not work. Bad, 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 bad. I've literally written down Aurora bring AB in my notebook. Like, I just forgot. Okay. Well, sometimes you learn from greatness, sometimes you learn from sloppiness. So. Okay, so we'll put the response in the arsenal. Okay, this hand's not very good. We're just going to want to block. What the heck? What? What? Got in a flash pass? What am I supposed to do with this garbage? Please block so I can get value. Okay, block with armor. Okay. Sure. Okay, now we have a good hand. Let's go. Oh, ball arc lightning turn. Okay. Mm-hmm. Sure. Okay, so we don't have go again, so we're gonna need to use our bolters for blocking sometime this turn. We don't actually need all these cards as well. So we'll just, for now, we just take the vanilla damage. We'll see what else happens. Oh, he pressed too fast. Okay. Yeah, you're good. Sure. Lightning press. Declining to return it. Makes sense. Arc lightning pings me for 1. Sure. Embodiment. Pass. Okay, so we didn't even... I don't know if this guy's deck is clunky or what's going on. Like, both of our offenses have not been phenomenal, so there's that. All right, here we go. I actually don't even know if we break bolters here. All right, it's going to play out his sigil. Oh, no. Yes. This dumb card plus sigil is going to draw him a card. Yes. Sure. Do we blow bolters or not? Feel like we kind of have to here, unfortunately. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we kind of have to. I don't like that, though. That bracer might have been wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it actually doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He can't stop this. I forgot about the Blade Flurry. Okay, that's a great card. But we don't have go again. Well, or at least we're gonna get to look with the Crown of Providence most likely. So we're likely to draw a go again, but obviously if we don't draw a go again, this could be kind of bad. Okay, this CLV is not gonna stay around for long, I think. Okay, this hand's great. So we could just spoil, swing. Yeah. We actually don't even need our whole hand. The Twinning Blade doesn't do anything because we don't have two sources of go again. So I think we just Huh. I should have blocked with something, sorry. I forgot the CLV was on the field. Okay, just gonna arsenal that. Sure. Alright, if he arsenal to D-react, I'm gonna be kicking myself. But it is somewhat okay because we have a yellow to pay for a Sing Steel Blade. Okay. Think we pitch the Twinning Blade, put the Sing Steel Blade in arsenal. Oh, we can actually kill him here. Exact lethal? He has Sigil? Oh, right. This is a card people play nowadays, huh? Right. Gives things... Yeah. I've seen this in Ocilio as well. Well, damn. Alright. Much better if we have a Singing Steel Blade there, but that's okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's going to somersault current funnel back to his hand. Sure. The current funnel again. Okay. Wait. Huh? Why? Okay, it's visual bug here, right? Okay. Grasp into Starfall. Okay. Now this could be Snatch at the end. I kind of just want to get this to the bottom, though. If it's Snatch, we'll just... Who? It is what... Oh, okay. We drew route. Sure. Hand is fixed. Okay, obviously we'll choose War. So we can't play that, so... Oh, my opponent says he has to go. Something came up. Okay, well... I mean, I think he's dead here to the route anyways, but yeah. Or some combination of this. He's asking for the link. Well, of course, it's youtube.com. And then you type in TheCardGuyz in the chat, and then you'll find us. Very, very weird, clunky game. Oops. I don't know if that was just like clunkiness on the Aurora side. Or what. This looks like a pretty standard list, but didn't see a Burn Up Shock, didn't see a CLV, saw one Arc Lightning. I mean, it looks pretty standard, right? I don't know if you should be running Flicker Wisp, though, against Dory. Like, it's a 2-block that doesn't, like, I don't know. Yeah. So these Sigil Sufferings actually is the only reason you might want to run AB. Okay. I don't know. Okay, well, we got one. All right, guys. I'm going to take a 2-minute break. I will be back in about 2 minutes. If you want to leave a question in the chat, do that, and I'll answer them when I get back. So a little 2-minute break, and I will be back. All right, guys, we are back. All right, let's take a look at chat, see what you guys are talking about. I refuse to play CYB, but I probably should if I really want to sweat. What type of CYB deck are you talking about? CYB Enigma? What do you think of the new Jarl? Well, the strongest words of his hero card is that he's an elemental Ice Earth Guardian. Ice Earth together is very powerful. Obviously, those of you who've been around since the olden days don't need any reminder of that. But yeah, just having the ability to run the best Earth cards, like Plow Under, Felling, combined with all the strong Ice cards, yeah, he's gonna be very annoying for some heroes to deal with. Let's just put it that way. If you would dabble in any other class, what class would that be? So I play mech and ninja kind of for fun. I have yeah, I think both of them are fairly straightforward-ish to play. In a lot of the draft formats in the past, I would gravitate towards ninja. Obviously in Bright Lights, mech. Yeah. I've been playing a little bit of Florian, not the CYB Florian, but just, you know, mid-range Florian. I think there are many ways to build Florian. You don't have to build him with CYB. Doesn't CYB Florian kind of not make sense because you have Reaping Blade? I don't know. maybe it makes sense. Been testing a CYB Dory since the card was announced, planning to bring her to a ProQuest next week. All right, good luck. The literally 0 warriors won in week 2. Literally 0. Dory plus Bolton plus Olympia plus Kasai won 0 pro quests last week. So, cut for cards. Best of luck getting some LL points for Dory. Once Jarl becomes legal, Bolton is going to be on a long vacation again. That is very true. That's okay. He can chill out till, 2025. Oh, jeez. 2026, sorry. When Monarch 3 comes out. I thought the first set of 2025 was going to be Monarch, but I'm pretty sure James said it wasn't the case. So, it's okay. The joke is that Bolton has... If Bolton has to wait until 2026, that's a whole year for Ice Heroes to rotate. It shouldn't take Jarl that long to LL, right, guys? All right, let's play some more games. All right. Do you guys want to see this? Do you guys even want to see this? Need 3 more cards. I don't even know. Maybe we just add in some more blues so we can... I talked about the shunt, but I kind of want to run courage into them, so... Okay, turn 0. We're not going to do anything on turn 0. We're going to pass party. And I think we're going to put the Valor in the arsenal. Unsheath combines with more things, though. They're both fine in arsenal. Okay. Could put shunts in, but I mean... I feel like this game is already won or lost by turn 3. So... Alright, Restless. I mean, we got to keep our hand, basically. I mean, we could filter at least with that's all you got, so that's nice. Alright, please draw me an attack react. That would be very lovely. Or Dominate. I'll take Dominate. Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, think we open with the Warrior's Valor. Because the Unsheath just... Yeah. I think we actually play this out now as well. There's a chance he doesn't try to protect his board. CYB Florian got 3rd in Sydney, I think, right? Yeah, that was a very early tournament, though, and he was also not playing his cards correctly. Okay, no blocks, sure. Okay, so here, I think... It's actually very interesting whether to bracer here or not. I think I'm supposed to unsheath swing and then... yeah, just arsenal this. I think it's fine. I don't actually think there was a world where bracering was correct there, now that I think about it a little bit more. Alright. I mean... Okay, Fate Foreseen. That's a thing. I got another D-Rack? No? Okay. Alright, so Enigma's giving us counters. I mean, that's... Thank you. Alright, levels. This is... Really wants to transcend. Okay, that makes sense. See, we need this game to be really short, basically. All right. Now there's a chance we. Hmm. No, there's no chance we're grabbing Twinning Blade this turn, I think. So, yeah, I think we just keep our whole hand. Obviously, something else is coming in the back here. Could be CNC, could be Phantasmaclasm. Generally, they try to set one of those into Arsenal. So, no blocks on the levels. Give me all the damage. I don't care. This game is going to be won or lost on the next turn, I think. I'm actually thinking about moving this Singing Steel Blade out. Because this hand, if it doesn't get reprised, is actually not very good. This hand is likely to get reprised, that's the thing. Jesus, how many levels of enlightenment do you have, bro? Levels into levels into levels? Really? Okay. All right. So we're going to do what I suggested and move this out. Okay, that's a great card instead. Okay, I mean, this hand's real good. Oh, sorry, that's wrong. This. Gotta play our Valor first, right, guys? Okay, gonna dump all this ward on the board. No reprise. Okay. So this is a ton of ward, right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, just clear it with this, I guess. Oh, one shield will actually survive if I don't singing here. Could actually keep the restless around as well if well, if he calming gestures, then I'll singing basically. Okay. Pass priority. Okay, so destroying the waning vengeances, which will actually make spectral shields as well. So okay, he survives with 3 spectral shields. Not good. Arsenal this. Okay, this hand's great. In fact, this hand costs too much energy, unfortunately. Is this a turn we use our courage? I think we hold this. It's close. It's really close whether to use the courage on the next turn or not. If the singing and the puncture were in different positions, I think it might be... Yeah, might be different. Okay, Traverse gonna grab a chi. Sure. Fate from hand, I think. Was that from hand? It's from hand. Well, I mean, we have to go for it. I mean, if we run into D-Reacts, we run into D-Reacts. I mean, it is what it is, right? Also, he can give Ward 3 at any time he wants, so it's not... I mean, he has a D-React on board at all times. That's the issue. So... like, he can pitch... he can block with this, activate Pathway, Tunic, activate Calming Gesture, and then I'm just like, yeah. So... or he can do that, which is even better, because now he gets the footsteps and put a mirror guy into play. This matchup is cursed, guys. This matchup is completely cursed. Cool. Fun. Okay, so, I mean, here we just... I mean, this pays for this, and this pays for this, so... pretty simple here what to do. I'm not even sure why Enigma players want to join matches against Dory. Like, you're not learning anything. Yeah. No, God, please no. All right, 6 block from hand. 8, 9 block from hand. What the hell is this? All right, I mean, we have solutions to 9 block sometimes. Mm-hmm. That's real bad. The game has been lost. Game has been lost. Very skill-intensive maneuver there. Tunic swing for 8. Very skill-intensive. Alright, I mean, we just have to hold our hand again. Opponent said, this is just a sad matchup, man. Glad you noticed. Although Enigma says, he said, Vincent and Aurora bully him, so. Okay, so you want to bully me because Aurora and Vincent bully you. Alright. So I think what I said at the beginning of the stream really holds here. Remember how I said, like, even if you build your deck to beat Enigma, you're not gonna... it's not gonna really happen. They have to be built... This deck isn't even running unmovable. Like, it could be even worse than this. What are we doing? We're just attacking with Spoils of War, right? Enigma players need that a W that desperately. Maybe. I don't know. And I got another Are You the Real Josh Lau? Well, everybody asking if I'm the real... Are there fake Josh Laus on Alashar? Is that... All right. So, I mean, at least we have route, which is a +6 in the situation. So, somewhat likely we could get, or not likely, possible that we could get this mirror guy off the board. It says it an honor. Okay. Do we just routing and Easter eggs feels so bad. Okay, so I mean, we should just let him make the first move. He has to make a move here, right? Actually, I think we're supposed to route this anyways. Because he'll just let the mirror guy die, and then we have an extra card for no reason. So. I mean, you are Joshua 7, not Joshua 1. Oh, God. Okay. Goodbye, E-Strike. Go back to your hand. I mean, it should be somewhat obvious as me. I have the card guy's sleeves. Right? And I'm playing Warrior. Like, yeah. Joshua 7 is just because 7's a lucky number, you know? Okay, he has an immovable. Oh, God. Oh, he pitched an immovable. I gave him the resource to play the immovable. All right. All right. Yeah, you got it, bro. Unmovable. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, at least this can't attack us next turn, so there's that. All right. Well, I mean, we got another hand that functions. So, I mean, we actually need the courage resource, so we'll go for it here. All right. Let's see if we can do it. See if we can clear a mirror guy off the board, guys, with Dawnblade. Just pain. Pain, just pain. I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, this should be enough, guys, to get through. Yeah, we did it. We got through. Woohoo! I can't believe it, guys. We can almost beat a young Enigma. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, God. Oh, no. Well, sad. Sad day for us. Well, I mean, we just keep this hand, right? That's nothing else to think about. Until all of the life points run out, we just basically don't block. Yep. So if we get reprised, then we can actually play the overpower, probably. Should we even glint here? I think we use the bolters, rely on him blocking from hand. Ooh, we didn't. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, guys, we got him. We got him down lower. Oh my God. I think we just play this, right? I don't know. For 2 damage. Maybe not. Well, we're making it look a little bit more respectable, but all right, E-Strike, sure. Well, sad day now. We have to give him some cards. Probably multiple cards this turn. They're keeping a 5-card hand. Yeah. He asked if he could undo. I said, obviously. Okay, so now... So what does this mean? When he E-strike power, he's just going to put a ward into play in instant speed? Is that what it means? I don't know. Drop to 1. Oh, right. Path will travel. Okay. Sure. CNC. That's a disaster. Alright, we need the most godly of top decks right now. Most godly of godly Glint the Quicksilver top decks. Let's go. Yeah, it could be the +1. I would have died because I didn't block with my bracers like a dum-dum. Oops. No blocks, really. I really want reprise. Screw it. Let's put him to 1. Does he have 2D reacts? He might. Why did he... Okay, he... Okay. That's not how you're supposed to do that, but that's okay. Alright, Restless, sure. Mm-hmm. I don't think it matters what we do. Alright, I think we'll just attack with the Unsheath, put the That's All You Got in Arsenal. Bum, 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 bum. Oops. Nope, nope, nope. That's wrong. We didn't see any... We did see 1 determination, but yeah. Alright. Drop in the ocean? Sure. Battlefront Bastion. Okay. Sure. Okay. Enigma, make a Spectral Shield swing. Obviously, that's all you got that. How good is Warmongers against Enigma? I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Is Warmongers like good? There's no Chorus on this list. Chorus does not fix this matchup, guys. In order to clear their board, it has to hit. It would have helped on some turns. I actually think 1 Chorus is probably correct. But, yeah. I mean, I don't see how we win from here. She runs Warmonger's big deck, if that answers the question. It does. It does. That does answer my question. Thank you. Alright, I get to draw from... That's all you got? Okay. I mean, that's... Could be worse than singing Steelblade. Not great. So many instances. Yeah. Drop in the ocean can remove the go again from Unsheathed. Good question. I think it says when this attacks, so they'd have to drop in the ocean during the attack layer step. All right, let's go get a godly glint, I guess. Draw me something good, please. Blade Flurry? Okay, I mean, that's not actually that bad. Could be worse. Could be worse. Mm-hmm. Oh. Shit. Well, GG. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that is he says he loves me. All right. See you later, GG. Okay. Classic play is to drop to remove the unsheathed buff. It only works against Iron Song Determination, right? Because it has to be at 7 power and then bring it down to 6. Or if you have a counter on it. All right, guys. Well, I think we'll play maybe one more game. I do have to get up very early. Very, very early. I have an 8 a.m. appointment in Atlanta, and that's in another time zone. So we'll play one more game, and then we'll call it. So we've had a little bit of variety. We had a Victor, we had an Aurora, we got an Enigma. Guys, I swear Dorinthea attracts Enigmas like flies. Okay. I mean, let's try something different, okay? Let's go with Tunic. And let's bring in our Shunts. And our That's All You Got. And our Poison the Well. And yeah, just another blue. And we'll go like this. Let's talk about how good is Olympia Decimator CYB. I've never even tried that. Are you seriously taking Olympia to Worlds? What do you think? Those foil poison balls get to you yet? I haven't checked my mailbox today, but maybe. This hand's not that great, but we might just have to play it. Doesn't have go again, but yeah. And that card's not doing anything, so. All right. think we go with the Valor. And Swig. They're hiding their arms from us. Not again, please. Getting some PTSD, Zero? What an honor, man. I was recording it from the beginning, but I swore it wasn't the real Josh. I'll post the game from my perspective here on the channel. Sure. Go ahead. All right, so I mean, we're just making room for the that's all you got. Are there a lot of impersonators on Talishar, guys? Like, I mean, now that I say that, people are going to go make Josh Lau impersonator accounts. Don't do that. Okay, so just took away his ward. Sure, we'll arsenal this. Okay, this hand's not great, but we could possibly move the shunt into arsenal, which is okay. If our that's all you got gives us a go against source, this hand's actually functional. I wonder if I'm kind of approaching this slightly wrong in that, like, maybe I should put a powerful attack react in arsenal, wait for them to use traverse. I don't know if that helps or doesn't help. All right, let's see if we can get this Enigma into single digits. Might be hard though. Might be really, really hard, guys. Okay, Restless Coalescence, sure. Astral Etchings, sure. Go swing with Restless, sure. Oh, sorry, make a... Okay, not gonna swing at all. Okay, sure. Okay, there's no other way to play this hand, then. All right, we got Tunic Shunt up, which is nice. I wanted to play with Warriors, but LSS will give another Ice Hero. I hate Blizzard. Blizzard's a pretty strong card. Especially when it gives you 3 Frostbites, like Icelander used to. Okay, so he has blocking for 2. He currently has 3 ward. So... Okay, we're at 9 against 2 plus 3 ward. Just know that I forgot to put the packing slip in the envelope before closing it in case you wonder why it's not there. Oh, you mean like the receipt thing? The receipt printout? Okay, this should clear the board unless something... Like, he hasn't transcended yet as well. That's one thing really, really to keep in mind is that if you can somehow aggro down an Enigma before they transcend, then their helmet becomes useless, but very unlikely. Most of them are running Sync Fate and yeah. Some hold the line, some unmovable, some dense blue mist. Yeah. All right. It's okay. This at least still clears the board. And we have a clean answer to some of the things that could be the case. Okay, sure. Yep, that's fine. Ah, okay, yep. That's what you're talking about. Okay, sure. All right, there's uphold tradition. Sure. Gonna give this thing go-yans. So now he's actually insulated against the shunt because he has a ward on it. Well, this is a good time to use this, so let's use this. We're gonna have to get rid of Shunt may actually not be very good without Chorus. Now that I'm thinking about it a little bit more. Alright, Vengeful Apparition, sure. Sacred Art, Immortal Lunar Shrine, one of the best. Well, there's only 3 of them. Better than News, for sure. Okay. Sure. Alright, what do I do with this hand? I mean, just unsheath. And we swing with Dawnblade. If we need to, we can Tunic and Overpower. Or we could just... yeah. We might have to use both of these to pitch. It's not easy for us to play all this out. I kind of want to clear his board. Oop. Well, guys, this is gonna be looks like a little bit of a longer game. All right, I want to ask you guys in chat, what hero do you think will be the most represented at Worlds? Not the calling, the actual World Championship. Which hero will be most represented? Is it going to be Enigma, Aurora, Dash.io, Viserai, Zen? You know, Vincent, like what, or Florian? What do you guys think? There's several really good what the heck just happened there? I don't even know why his board is not dead, but okay. Did he use his boots? Is that what happened? Phi? Aurora? Okay. Dash.io, of course. So there's actually like several. So the easiest answer is Dash.io because it's broken. But there are several decks that are decent against Dash.io, actually. Enigma, if they're running the helmet, is pretty good. The Aqualapse helmet. Dense Blue Mist plus Aqualapse kind of shuts down their turn. Zen is pretty good. Zen State is really good against Dio. Like just having enough damage output might get them quick enough. I don't know. Like, even decks like Dory, like, has a chance. Um, uh, I don't think Enigma will be the most popular because he gets beat by Dio and Aurora. Yeah. That is the general consensus on that. I was wondering, how come Chorus isn't enough of a solution versus Enigma? In order to, well, in order for the base, he keeps playing things. I keep getting distracted. I should just pass party. Yeah. Put your ward on board, whatever. The basic premise is that Chorus of Ironsong, the effect of things of blowing up their whole board does not do anything unless your attack hits. Now, your attack is very rarely going to hit against a deck that has Sink Below, Fate, Foreseen, Unmovable, several other D-Rex if they want. They also have the ability to, if they draw a Chi, they could activate this to give that, to turn the Chi into a D-React. So, yeah. I don't think the most represented deck would get more than 13% of the field. Yeah, that we're getting to a point where there's a lot of heroes in the game. So, if you're on the dodge Enigma plan like I am, that's good, right? Azalea with Remorseless could challenge Dash, yeah. If your disruption lines up nicely. Okay. Okay, they didn't swing. I mean, we don't have Go Again right now, is an issue. So, in order for Chorus of Ironsong to be threatening, you have to make this number initially big. That way they have to give you multiple cards from their hand. You have a better idea. If you just attack for a small amount, it's just not efficient enough, basically. Dauntless or Burdens. Dauntless doesn't do anything because they have Tunic. Dauntless, I mean, you could put Dauntless in, but I really don't think that's where you're gonna get your value from. Dauntless is expensive. If Dauntless cost 0, give +2, and said D-Reacts cost 1 more for the entire turn, then maybe. This board is getting out of control. One chorus may be okay. It depends on how you want to use your sideboard slots, but I don't think chorus actually fixes this matchup because they have too many D-Reacts is the main issue. Do we want to blow bolters? Not really. All right, they use their traverse, so likely this is a Miragai turn. Or just instant speed haze bending also sounds real good. This boots is real good. Jeez. I mean, Murkmire works because you can give Dominate to something double digits. Dory doesn't give dominate and come in for double digits and have one card and have one resource. The effect of Murkmire Grapnel is stapled to the card, whereas Chorus of Ironsong has to be played. God. So that's most representation. Count Your Blessings Olympia clearly will have the most conversions, though. 100% Olympia conversion rate? Hello? All right, so, I mean, they traversed, and, I mean, this is the turn where we have to make a stand. Which means this got to go in, and this got to go out. Or we can move this out as well. If we think a small attack is coming, we might be able to get value from this, but I don't think we... It's easier just to, do it like that. I'm going to be kicking myself, though, if a small attack comes. This also plays around CNC, which is nice. He might have CNC right now. Stinks because Dauntless is such a cool card name. Yeah. All right, looks like saving the CNC maybe? I don't know. Okay, so actually there's a very interesting play here. Huh. We could go... We could go Spoil, Swing, and then Twinning Blade around it, maybe? This card's very important against this matchup. Oh, we only have one of them. I think saving the Unsheath for later is actually better. This is actually very sneaky. So the plan here is to Twinning Blade and then play all these other things on the second attack. His spec is 1 for 13. Olympias you're talking about? I don't see how you lose if you play it. That's right. Olympia best counter to Jarl as well. Why don't they give Warriors broken cards? The devs have spoken several times about that. Basically, if Warrior becomes really strong, it can really warp the metagame. All right, they're thinking on blocks. Sure. Okay. 6 block from our opponent. Okay. Sure. Twinning. Okay, so we've kind of hidden our damage. Right? We split up our damage. This is good if they don't have a D-react. Because we could put the puncture on the first or the second attack, which is nice. He wants to take 6. I think that's fine. Okay, so we cleared the mirror guy on a traverse turn, so nice. All So we cleared the board. I think we just Arsenal this. Or we could Bolter and clear the haze bending, which currently has a +1 counter on it. This is very annoying to deal with. We might actually have to. I think we actually have to. This haze bending's too annoying. So normally they can't just do that, but he was able to, with the pathways, to put that out at insta speed. So goodbye, bolters. And goodbye, tunic counter. Okay, I mean, this combination's really good. We have Gogan, Dominate, and a Puncture. Seems good. This round's on Reed. This round's on me. Gonna give me an extra card, sure. Do you think Warrior will ever shine again, or is the game just too unfair for them now? And any buff to Warrior risks just breaking them completely? I mean, I have faith that LSS has something in store, but it might be a while. I mean, we don't block vanilla damage, so there. So we're going to pitch these two. We're going to play these three, and then we're probably arsenaling this. Assuming there's no Command and Conquer from Arsenal coming, which I presume there's not. God forbid we ever get a truly dominant wizard. I enjoy the arcane lulls in the meta every now and then. I mean, Kano's somewhat dominant, right? The only issue holding him back is that like all the rune blades have like AB stapled to them, to their equipment, and they've Aurora has Spell Void, and yeah. Enigma can't be that good either. I should have pitched the Glint first, but it's very unlikely to matter because he hasn't shown that he's CYB, so. Alright, losing 1 power from the that's this round's on me, but that's okay. Still coming in for 6. Phantom Tide Maw. Into preserve tradition, sure. Would red lunging press break Warrior? I think it'd be really sweet if they made a Warrior-only red lunging press. A +3 that doesn't care about reprise, only affects attack action cards and blocks for 2. If it said any attack, I would be more on board. I think it's actually fine if they do that. We actually hit. Holy crap. There's another play to break the copper as well, but I think this is fine. Wow, we actually have a Dawnblade counter against Enigma. It is a miracle. Okay. Oh no, another mirror guy. Uh-oh. Alright, we're gonna have to pop our copper. We really need these two cards to be not these two cards. I also wish Warrior had a set of equipment like the new Assassin set, except it had Battle Worn Arcane Barrier 1. Yeah, something like that would be nice. Rune plates are the problem. Oh yeah, ignore the attack action. Just a +3 red unconditional attack react. I think that's fine. You probably want to make it less like lunging press, though. Maybe add another line of text to that card. Hey, got a Dawnblade counter. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. All right, we're going to need a great silver or copper output from this. That's not what... we break another one? I think we break another one. Okay, that's good. We'll take that. All right, let's go. Come on, Singing Steelblade. We don't have a route or an overpower left in our deck, though. Ugh. Ugh. Also, if he literally doesn't block, we actually can't break through. Oh, we can't even break through here either way. I guess we're trying to look for a truce. I mean, we can barely go over if we really need to. So let's just go for it. So this is blocking for 4. So he has 13 block right now. I could add 4, go to 9. I could add... blocking 9. I mean, anything is actually fine here. It's actually fine just to bump it by 1. Oh, shit. No, he can act... Okay. If he doesn't have a cheat card, he can't activate it. Okay. Okay, there. That actually works. Okay. Haze bending. I think we just attacked the haze bending, right? It's not the greatest, but we have to do what we have to do. Keep the board clear. I think where Warrior shines in its identity is the value class. I think if it had more value pieces like Dynamos, it could lean into that identity. Still have a nice niche in the meta while still being good. Sounds reasonable to me. I wish for a legendary weapon with Arcanite in the name. Ooh, okay. I could see it. I could see that. The value should be conditional, not but consistent in my opinion, as to not be broken. Sure. I'm still waiting for an actually good one-handed weapon to make Bastion of Unity playable. You go put Bastion of Unity and Stalagmite next to each other and then see how that is. if Bastion of Unity was a 3-block temper, I still don't think it sees play. 2-block temper? Definitely not. Oh, this game is so Jover. You notice how they just have Sink Below in their deck and we're still struggling? This matchup is basically unwinnable, guys. It doesn't matter how much tech you put into it. If you are beating an Enigma as a Dorinthea, I'll just be frank, the Enigma is messing, is screwing up. They have a Sink Below in hand, don't they? Yep. Rip Dawnblade counter. Rip a lot of things, man. Luckily, Dawnblade is not a red source. We're really just playing out this game as a formality here. All right, let's do some more chat interaction because this gameplay is frankly boring. What are you guys bringing to your pro quests this weekend? Now that dash is a thing. I may play in a pro quest this week. We'll see. We got him with the shunt, guys. Look at that. Got him with the shunt. Enigma new. Is new good right now? I think I I don't know what to think about new. She's has very powerful high skill ceiling cards. And I think people have stopped putting snag in their board most of the time. So yeah. I'm bringing Olympia as I have been bringing to every CC event I have ever played. My man. I have been set for a while. I am playing around with something other than the redline list value Vinset with pummels. Pummel sounds pretty good. All right. 5 possible go again. Yeah, I think we go like that. And he just ends his turn. Sad day for us. Yellow pitch is bringing Dawnblade Dory. Nice. If it waters down the Brutes and Guardians, I could be a Scourge and play Prism. Yeah, Prism is actually, like, sneakily good, right? Because she's very good against most matchups that are not... Like, she used to use her tomes for the Phantasm matchups. So... Your faith could move mountains, yeah. I'm bringing in Vis and putting in Smashing Good Time as a tech for Dio. Sure, yes. Creepers it in. No blocks means no go again. Sad day for us. Alright, we're about to die on this turn. Bringing mid-range Florian. I think that's solid. Kasai of the Golden Sands. Tough meta for Warriors. Good luck. As a Vincent main, New scares me a lot. Yeah, I mean, New is quite good against decks with IP with 3 IP. The green stinky boy, you mean Riptide? Always fun into go again heavy decks, yeah. Yeah, I heard Riptide's pretty good into ninjas. I need snags. I mean, does Vincent even have the sideboard slots for snag? I know my boy Olympia will be strong enough eventually. I see a pirate set on the horizon. Equals gold payoff on the horizon. Also, he only needs like 2 good wager cards to be so much better. Yeah, I agree. I'm building Olympia right now because I also believe. Nice. Alright, he played this rounds on me again. Sure. Again, guys, look at how much bullying this guy has done with 3 Sync Belows. And, yeah. Game is hard, boys. I wonder if you can fatigue Prism. You probably can't. How will we be bringing the Breaker of Dawn? Gonna be a hybrid list, Andy, or are you on the raid and train these days? And when Olympia is tier 0, should I even read the rest of your comment? Stomping every other hero, the faithful will be rewarded by already owning Visit the Golden Anvil. Okay. You heard it here first from Henry. I just want to break my Bastion of Unity to fetch a Bastion of Unity. You want a shield that can summon a shield? That sounds hard. Alright, Shunt is less good now because she can make a Spectral Shield at instant speed because her deck is mostly inner cheese. But at least this is an efficient block, so take the efficient block. This is so risky to do. Straight Raiden. My man. Sounds good. Oh, this guy messed up. This guy messed up, guys. Uh-oh. That's not how you do it against a warrior. You don't empty your hand, use your tunic. And then swing this when I have tunic shunt up. Uh-oh. We're gonna get him, boys. We're gonna get him. This is the greatest moment in Dory versus Enigma history. Oh, look at that. We made the game crash. Oh my god. What? Just a back end warning. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, guys, that was the best ever. Was that not the best Steel Blade shunt you've ever seen? That's got to be up there, guys, right? I want to have meaningful wager decisions for me and my opponent. Yeah, right now it's not that many. The helmet's good, though. Why not a shield that is a weapon? It's kind of cool, Captain America style. Sure, why not? I mean, we have Parry Blade. Parry Blade's in a blocking equipment that's also a weapon. Uh-oh, guys. That's not enough. Making a Spectral Shield not enough, bro. Okay, so this guy also has Fate Foreseen in his deck. Uh-oh. All right. I mean, we got him down to 13. We got 2 Dawnblade counters. Oh, this hand sucks, though. GG. Obviously, this is not a D-React, but, like, we have 2 of these, so might as well play it. Ooh. 10,000 year reunion. Okay. Sure. That's an expensive-ass arsenal he has there. We're kind of low on gas, but he's also low on gas, so it's kind of weird. Shunt was so good at Brooke Talishar, yeah. I love Shunt when it works. One of the most satisfying plays, I agree. Been loving rebuying Cross Strap in Olympia so you could send free CNCs. That sounds good. Want dual wield Olympia swords that have wagering built in? Yeah. Olympia really needs his own weapon. It's just that simple. The spec can grab weapons and offhands too. Sounds like a meme because it is. Yeah. Sure. Alright, I guess he has a D-React from hand. Another Fate Foreseen, I presume. Waxing Spectre, sure. And then make a Spectral Shield, sure. Yeah. Guys, I mean, are we kind of doing it, guys? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we're kind of doing it. Expensive sharpened steel. Have you ever played Biltaro? I've watched people play it. Seems fun. It's like a poker roguelike, right? I like obscure cards that don't make sense, though, to the smart jail mind. Glisten, Charge of the Light Brigade, and more. Hey, Glisten, no, but Charge of the Light Brigade is a fine card. All right, I think he has to give me Tunic here. Oh, give me a Cosmic Awakening, too. Oh, okay. Sure. That's fine with me. Mm-hmm. Very annoying. Very annoying. I'm just going to glint into Truce, I presume. Unless we draw Godlike. What a weird game. His deck should be almost all cheese. But I don't think we can close this out. Wanting a versatile weapon for Olympia. Me too. Dual wield. If dual wielded weaker, single wielded stronger. Or just make a weapon I could check at my opponent. Sounds like a good idea to me. Truce on turn 19? That, sounds weird. His deck should be all cheese. Yeah. Nope, apparently he still has a Waxing Spectre. I should have blocked with Iron Song Determination. Ah, please let this game end. I'm gonna play this out just to draw another card, I think. That actually blocks. How is my Shunt in the Banished Zone? Oh, Passover. Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Singing Steel like can't even find anything at this point. Holy crap. Alright, after 20 turns of this nonsense, we are about to die. fabtcg. All right. Well, that was a game of all time. All right. All right. We'll just catch up with chat a little bit, and then I do need to get going. A sword that wages for vigor, a sword that wages for courage. Sounds interesting. Sure. So when you last saw me here 4 months ago, I had no idea what I was looking at. Now I know and love this game, Bolton, Maine. But my LGS closed its doors last week. Oh no. Well, luckily, Flesh and Blood can be... You can still join events around the world, you know. If you really want to scratch that itch, go to a calling or go to a pro tour or something. You can always play online as well, although that's not as James White intended. Definitely now I have to drive an hour and a half just to play. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little bit long. My closest store is like 55 minutes, so yeah. Still got that shut on Mirror Guy. Yeah, we'll take it. The shunt was good. Like this night. Good night, Josh. Yep, that sounds about right. Okay, guys. Just a little bit of housekeeping. Next week, we probably will be our last stream before Worlds. We might do a live chart guys tier list. If I can get all of the card guys together, we will try to do a mega stream tier list live. If we can't, we will post a video on the YouTube channel, just like we always do before these big events. I anticipate, because we have 6 people talking about 31, 32 heroes if you count Ira, it is going to be a very, very, very lengthy discussion, but it will be one of the most in-depth and insightful discussions that you will see here on YouTube. A lot of people do make tier lists. A lot of them are not too bad. But when you have a, you know, I don't know if we're a pro team, but a competitively slanted team with strong players, and there's 6 of us, I think we can give you guys a really, really, really good discussion. So that's what we're going to try to do next week live. If not, we will just have a normal Dory, Bolton, Olympia stream, and we will post that video up later. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming up the next week. We do have some more A to Z episodes planned for you guys. We're trying to get those out ASAP before I have to go to Japan. So yeah, if you're going to go to Japan, please say hi to me. Come up and say hi. I will. I'll give you a cutie Dory sleeve or a Dawnblade Dory sleeve. They kind of look like this. Yeah. So you come up, say hi. I'll give you one of these. Yeah, a mega tier list. Yeah, 6 card guys, 32 heroes. It's gonna be at least 3 hours, maybe 4. So, I mean, we don't hold back on length. Like if something needs to be discussed in an in-depth way, we will take the time that it's required to discuss it. I know YouTube and, you know, the way of the world nowadays is like, yeah, I just want the 15-second YouTube short. I want the 8-minute condensed tier list. There are many options. Go find those. But if you want the most in-depth tier list, watch out for that. It's coming in the next week or so. Thank you, Jeff. Josh is the best. Well, my record tonight would say otherwise, but that's okay. All right. Always good being with you guys. Thanks for enjoying this and being with me for this stream. All right, we will be back next week. Take care. Bye bye.